he's so angry. He's so angry at me. Oh shit. Oh shit. You guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another video in our midst. I mean, look at this beautiful thing. The BMW M1000RR with the competition package. Yeah, I hate it. I hate looking at it. I just want to have this thing in my garage. It's that bad. It is that good looking. Look at that carbon fiber wheels. Carbon fiber freaking everywhere. But today's video, we're going to bring it back to where it belongs. Was the racetrack in the last video, but we're gonna bring it back to the BMW dealer where the press fleet motorcycles are. And I'm gonna be picking up my KTM 1290 Super Adventure R. Yeah, I gotta trade this in for my KTM. Anyway, let's do a quick cold start here, because I know you guys all love a cold start on a bike like this. Standard Akrapovic is a little bit, as you heard in the previous videos, it's a little bit silent, but you know, what are you gonna do about it? God dang it. Oh. Anyway, low fuel, yeah, what about that? You have to go for gas. Anyway, let's go. And just like that, we are back on the M1000RR, riding on the road next to the police station. We gotta calm it down here. Now, second gear, low RPMs. You can just tell, oh, she did a bad thing. You can just tell this bike just wants to go hard. It's just like, can you hear that? It's like, it's like, dude, just open up the throttle fully, and I'm a lot more happier than what you're doing with it right now. And on these race bikes, the first thing you notice when you get on, it feels very uncomfortable. The first time you ever get on a race bike and you ride it for the first couple of meters, you're like, your wrists hurt, your back hurt, your ass hurts, like there is so much wrong with it, and you're like, why is this so fun? Why do so many people want to ride race bikes? I mean, the comfort is bad, and it just does not feel good. When you're riding it in town, it's like, dude, go faster. It's like, what is wrong with it? Something is happening here. But then again, when the road opens and you ride a motorcycle like this for about a week, you don't want to go back, because it is addictive. It makes you ride fast. The faster you ride these bikes, the more comfortable they get. I know it sounds very weird, but the more gas you give, the less pain in your wrists, the better your back will feel, and the less ass hurt, butt crack hurt you will have. I know it's kind of weird. I know it myself as well. So the first time when I got on this bike last week, I was like, oh no, race bike, oh, it's hard.
That's what she said.
Suspension, oh no, because I just brought back the BMW GS, so it's a big difference there. But when you get on race bikes like this, the danger starts, and I absolutely hate these things because they are very addictive. And when you get used to them, like I am now, in a couple of days, you just get used to it, to the riding style, the position, and the launch control and whatnot, then they become very dangerous, because they are hella fast and they sound ridiculously cool. And now I want one. I also want a Panigale though, but I also want one of these. A little bit of lane skipping here. The dude is just passing everyone, and there's police at the cross section. Alright. Oh, well, that is fine. Oh, so I think the lights broke. These will not become my friends when I start flooring this thing. Oh, he liked it. He liked it a lot. Oh, he's looking at it. Let's give it some. He liked it. I can tell he liked it. Now, I do know a couple of people in the force, of course, and also a lot of people who ride police motorcycles, and they're just normal people. A lot of people hate them, but I'm like, you know, it's like a mouse and cat game. They're friends of mine, but if I break the law and they catch me, it's like, yeah, you know, it's like a cat and mouse game. And on these motorcycles in different countries, I have seen a lot of people make a sport out of it, like a sport, just running away from the cops on bikes like this. In our country, you just don't really need to. If you just keep yourself to the law, you're all fine. But then again, we are on a 214 horsepower BMW M1000RR competition with a shitload of carbon fiber and a thing that is very lightweight. Very lightweight. Well, it's not a Ducati, Panigale, what's it called again? The one with the 165 kilograms with a shitload of horsepower. But it's my favorite. It's the Superleggera. Oh, god dang it. Back to second. Oh my. God dang it. It's Monday morning. It's like 8:30 in the morning at a Monday. Today, this is my office. And I mean, oh, that's addictive. Oh, it's so addictive. It's bad. It's bad. So the Ducati Panigale Superleggera came out a couple of years ago. That's actually my favorite race bike of all time. That thing just looks ridiculously good. But some people have asked me, Smokey, you have been riding the BMW S1000RR. Yes, I have. Like the more naked bike version of this, a little bit higher handlebar, a little bit more straight up position, more rideable for daily use. I could ride this on a daily basis, but I probably also need to see a chiropractor on a daily basis.
Oh wow!
But I mean that is also a lot of fun. But then again, I've also been riding the Ducati Panigale, the Ducati Street Fighter, not the Ducati Panigale Street Fighter, the Ducati Street Fighter, and yeah, I mean. The V4 versus the BMW engines, that is just, these bikes run great. All of them. Ducati, BMW, they're just both great motorcycles. But it is more like to a personal preference. What do you like riding the most? Like, I compare it always to 2-stroke versus 4-stroke. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but 2-strokes are better for higher RPMs. The noise they make, the sound they make, the smell that comes out of it. You have some racing oil. Put some racing oil into a 2-stroke and you're like, ah, the smell is just, so good. And then you have the 4-strokes, which don't prefer a lot of shifting. You can just leave them in low gears and they will torque their way out of it. Popping wheelies at higher speeds is very easy with a 4-stroke as well. That's also something I like. So it's a little bit of what shall I do, what shall I not do. Let's give it a little bit of gas here. Yeah, to my editor who's editing these videos, yes, yeah, you know, cut out the speed at about 140. Just stop showing the speed at 140, because that probably did not happen, but that speed started with a 2. Yeah, and that is that fast. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now, like I said in the previous video, I do love riding these motorcycles, but they're just not for me anymore, because like I said, you get used to it. They give you a boost of adrenaline, and where I'm riding at the moment, where I live, it's just, there is cars everywhere. Cars everywhere. The roads are very bad. If you go onto the highway, there's just potholes into the highway. I still don't know why I pay the highest taxes in Europe and the highest road taxes in Europe to have shitty roads. I have no idea why, but you know, it is here. And like I said, it's just, it's an addictive motorcycle. And I could even go back. I'm doing like 120 kilometers an hour, and I could just go back to first gear and the bike would not even mind. And you're thinking like, wait, what? You can't go back into first gear when doing 110. Now look at this. 5th gear, 4th gear, 3rd gear, 2nd gear, 1st gear. I mean, what motorcycle can you do 120 kilometers an hour, shift back to, it was like 110, shift back to first gear, still have a couple thousand RPMs left, and keep on going? It's like, this is also why I hate this bike and has to go back to the store, because I'm gonna get myself killed with it. I have zero capabilities riding this thing. My road racing capabilities, I am not an Isle of Man TT legend. I'm just bad with it. I had to just stick myself to the speed limit on cruise control and just cruise myself on my way to Brussels. Cruise control on, put it like that, onto the speed limit, and just be like this. Behind the screen, let's go. Yeah, you see, that is just boring. That is just, I just want to put it into dynamic mode, turn the traction control off, pop some wheelies on the highway. I used to do that. I'm not gonna, I kid you not. I've been popping over 200 kilometers an hour stand-up wheelies with my GSXR 1000 when I was like 25. That's like 50 years ago. That thing was an absolute rocket. I think it was a 2008, 2009 model, the Gixxer K9, I think it was, K8, K9. That thing was a rocket though. But like I said, popping high-speed wheelies, I'm a kid now. I have to be careful. Yeah. Now, I don't regularly talk bad about companies, but Verisure, the guys in front of me, they're like camera security people. Not really sure who works there, but their salespeople are the worst of the worst. Their marketing team as well. God dang it! I had them over at my house when I wasn't home. I let my wife take care of it, and they are just Verisure. They were like throwing prices at me, and they also wanted to install a fog machine. Yes, a big foam cannon, like a fog cannon, inside of my living room. So when a burglar comes into my house, they also have 24/7 surveillance inside of my house. They really wanted to have a camera inside of my living room. I was like, wait, if I have a camera inside of my living room and you have a 24-hour help desk, you can always look into my living room and the data is safe. So when I'm having sexy time with my wife, it means it is somewhere on camera. Yeah, but we don't look at it and this and that. But I was like, what if you guys get hacked? Yeah, surely we don't get hacked. Oh yeah. So if a burglar enters my house, you guys can press a button that fills my house with smoke. Yes. So you don't only put a fog machine in my room, and I also want to really want a camera bad into my living room. Something was really bad with that. He really insisted to have a camera inside of my living room. Even when I told him to have it like 5 times no, they still were like, yeah, you should really get one in your living room. That is kind of weird. Anyway, so next to that, you guys know my house, you guys know my garage. The garage is like, let's just say it's 10 meters, maximum 50 meters away from my house. And the Verisure guy was like, yeah, you need two different accounts for that. I was like, why do I need 2 different accounts? It's the same house. It's like 50 meters away. Yeah, but it's a garage and you need a different account for that. You know, normally it's gonna be 3,400 euros, but I'll make you a good price if you include the garage as well. And normally it's like 16 or 1700 for the garage. It's like another 1700 for the house. So total 3,500, but I can make you like a good price. It's like 1,600 now. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't like that. That's like Ponzi schemes. I absolutely don't like that. And after you said no, they keep begging for a yes and some more, and then they keep calling you, putting their foot in the door, showing up at your house. I mean, it is bad. It is just bad. I don't like it. I don't like it. Normally I don't say things like that, but that was like a very bad experience I had right there. Anyway, if anybody working at Verisure, I'm very sad. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry I said this, but it had to be said. Anyway, do you guys have any idea what to do if Duck? Oh, he's so angry. He's so angry at me. What's up? He had so much duct tape on his window. He started getting angry already at me. I'm sorry, German guy. So do you know what to do if duct tape doesn't work and doesn't hold on? Yeah, use more duct tape. He had so much duct tape on the window, all started yelling at me, cigarette in his mouth. God dang it, some people are so frustrated these days. Why is so many people frustrated? You're a German guy in Belgium, dude. You should probably be on holiday or just having fun. It's not my fault your back window broke down and then somebody put 10 kilograms of duct tape on it. Bus tours, Nico tours, with very old bus drivers all of the time for some reason. I have never seen one of the big busser tours, like the bus tours with somebody young that is driving a bus. For some reason, it's always very old people. I have no idea. I don't really feel safe. A bus driver driving for 14, 15 hours in one piece, and me sitting in the back. I always say, I'd rather cut myself in the ball sack with a rusted blade as sitting in a bus for a bus tour for like 12 hours. God dang it, that must be the horror. Also, I do, 4 indicators on, I do love riding with my visor open and sunglasses. Now, what kind of motorcycle guy are you? The one that rides his visors open all the time without sunglasses, visors open with sunglasses, or just always visors closed? And maybe a like a tinted sun visor, a tinted visor. What kind of motorcycle guy are you? I do wonder. Oh yes, especially for the boys under us. Look at that. This is Jupiler. I do believe this is one of the most famous drinks, most famous beers in Belgium. So if you're ever in Belgium, try a Jupiler. I gotta be honest, I absolutely hate Jupiler. I don't like it. It's too acidic for me. It's too, yeah, probably a lot of people in the comments gonna be like, what, Smokey? Yeah, I'll have a Stella Artois. Then I try, yeah, not a super like that. For say example, we're taking the corner very fast to the left over here. We got a bump here. You got another bump over here. There's another bump. Another one. And another one over here. Yeah, you got and even a small one over here. Yeah, so taking corners in Belgium, you really have to be very careful because you can have potholes on it. Look at this giant pothole over there. Look at that. Have you seen that? That thing is like 10 centimeters deep inside of a corner. If you're taking a corner to the right, you're going into a pothole that deep with a suspension this hard, and another pothole here. God dang it, this is ridiculous. Anyway, a little bit of an engine sound maybe. Maybe a little bit. Okay. For good time's sake, the visor open might cause a little bit of wind here. Go back a couple gears. Oh, god dang it. Yeah, this is gonna get me killed. This bike is gonna, one, let me lose my license, or two, absolutely gonna get me killed. One of both. Oh, this thing is nuts. Oh, I love this thing so much. Oh, BMW, what have you created? Just like that. We're off the highway, baby. Yeah, back in the city. Like I said, not the place to be riding this motorcycle. Not at all, but the testosterone this thing gives you. And everybody's looking at it like, god dang it. And when you're seeing another BMW driver in an M2 or an M3 or an even X5, and you stand next to them at the lights and they look at you, they're like, the nod of approval. Yeah. Now I do prefer having the Akrapovic, like the racing, the what's it called, the Evolution line or something, like fully race line with all the stuff onto it, and the open exhaust that really spits out flames, and every time you shift it's like bah bah. Now it's like a soft pa pa, but then it would be like really loud. Yeah, I would love to have that. Probably my neighbors won't, but I would. Yeah, because this is a little bit too silent. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not. I mean, a race bike, loud pipes save lives is what I've seen a lot of stickers of that. Brussels, where there is police, more police, and even more police. Oh, something is going on over there. Something is. That light was green, but thank God for the good brakes on this BMW. Thank you, BMW. Almost smacked into the back of this car. I should do more serious riding in these parts, like the suburbs of Brussels. There's always something to see here. I am a little bit scared I'm gonna get mugged here or robbed or something, because I know there are some areas here where the police just doesn't come anymore. Not because they're just like too scared. If a police car shows up in one of the neighborhoods back here, not really this part of Brussels, they just get like hammers thrown at them and fireworks get shot at them, and they're just like, we're not coming there anymore. It's too dangerous. That is wild. That is wild. Sometimes I do wish I live in a community like that. I could do whatever I want. Like, I don't. What in the world is that girl doing over there, kicking that post? Oh, calm down, BMW. Calm down. Calm down. I also think it was here last week when I came here on a Monday. It is time to pick up my KTM 1290 Super Adventure R once again. Yes. Ah, look at that. A friendly police officer right here. Another press fleet bike from BMW that has to go back. The BMW M, you are... God dang it, you guys make good motorcycles. Golly. Anyway. Make life right, baby. Beep. Boom. And that is that. You have to go, buddy. You have to go. If they give me one for free, I would probably take it. But I think I'm gonna probably get myself killed, like I said, in a couple days. Just one last look at it. God dang it, this thing looks... Especially the front. Now, I haven't really seen one on the racetrack like this, because I do think if you crash this bike, you're probably gonna cry like a baby. Anyway, let's go inside. Alright, yeah, I've showed this bike like 3 or 4 times already, but the customer sold M1000RR. Look at that. Oh, this thing looks so good. I know I'm showing it probably for a 3rd time, but I seriously don't care. This thing is... Oh, I love it. I love it. God dang it. Anyway, let's see if there's something else in the shop. I don't think there's something new here. We have the R1250 RS. No, you have another F750 Sport GS. Another 310 that was also here last time. R12. No. F800. No. Ooh, 1250 GS trophy. Look at that. What did I ask for these now? 17,000. You already have one. Déjà vu. I have no idea what it means, but I think that's about 20k. 20k for a 1250 trophy. Nice. Most of the times the new bikes are back there. So let's have a look if they have like something new here. Get some. Oh, we got a black 1300 GS and a Tramontana right here. Customer bikes. Oh, S1000XR as well over here. The M. Look at that. Oh, God dang it. Those things look really good. Another S1000XR here, brand spanking new white one. Look at that. That is the one that I unboxed. Ooh, it's a black 1300 GS with the golden wheels. That is a nice spec though. That is a very nice spec. I do prefer the trophy colors though. I'm a trophy guy. Yeah. Oh, we got an M1000XR over there in white. Oh, that thing looks. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look to it because this thing is wild. And that little front wheel. I do have to say, when you look at it from this angle, that little front wheel looks a little bit weird here. Like the front looks a little bit weird, but the total bike is, golly. Oh, S1000XR, golly. That's also a very fun bike. Did 1,000 kilometers in a single day with that. And over here, the 1300 GS Tramontana. Look at that. Customer bike. Nice, nice. Anyway, time to go look for my KDM 1290 if it's still here somewhere. Gold livery, nice. Wait, don't I have like a trophy chest 1300? No, probably not. Anyway, back to my KDM. And just like that, back on the KDM 1290 Super Adventure R. Now, I do have to say, wait, where are my keys? Oh, they put them in the. Oh no, they put them in the storage locker. Oh, god dang it. Have to go back in. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a sec. We have back our keys. God dang, I love this beast. This is an absolute monster. Anyway, I have been thinking about selling it. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are like, hey, Smokey, why that? Why is that? Now, side stand, rear tire pressure low, low fuel, key battery, ECU general warning. Okay, normal KTM warning lights, no problem whatsoever. Oh, that sound alone. I absolutely love these LC8 engines. Now, there is nothing wrong with the bike. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. We did have a little chainsaw massacre right there. But, I mean, the way how this thing looks, it is so evil. You can do the TET with it, the Trans-European Trail. A little bit heavy might be for it, but I don't really care. I've done it a couple of times. But I was thinking, like, I had a lot of use with the BMW GS. I do a lot of touring. I do a lot of cruising. So I was like, you know, maybe I just go on to my front brake a little spongy. This clutch is like the softness of this clutch. It's like a 9 out of 10. It's like very soft. And also this thing is such a monster. God dang it. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Anyway, yeah, I'm not really sure I can sell this for for a BMW 1300 GS. I'm not really sure. The way this thing rides, how smooth it feels, how fast it is, I don't know. I'm thinking about it though. I'm thinking about it. And also the seating position, getting back from the M1000RR is just, of course, it's just ridiculously good, ridiculously comfortable. I'm just getting old. That's the problem though. But like I was saying, I do a lot of cruising, I do a lot of touring, I do a lot of riding around town. Not really town, from city to city, from country to country. So I'm actually looking more into something that is a little bit more comfort for the long ride, but can also do some off-roading. Now I might be waiting for a new 1300 GS, you know, the 1300 GS Adventure that will come here by the end of the year. Maybe I'll wait for that. I'm not really sure. We have to talk about it. Yeah, I'm going broke here. Please like, subscribe, and give a comment so this video gets a little bit more views as usual, because this day is getting very expensive as well. I also have custom memberships if you want to become a member of Smokey support team, support the channel, because the channel is costing a lot of money to create. Yeah, you are always welcome. Here we go, just like that. Boom shakalaka. Here we go. Oh, corner ABS MTC. Oh, big bike. Big bike. Quick bike. Quick, big bike. Now, I have been picking up a lot of new bikes lately, but some of them are also a couple months old. And when I pick up motorcycles that are a couple months old, well, I just go broke. I just don't make a lot of money onto it. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ah, it's good to be back. I do think you love me already. You love me already, Super Adventure R. You're also happy that I'm back riding you. I know you're happy. I know you're happy. But like I said, I might change you up for a BMW GS. I might. I'm not really sure just yet. Now, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. This is a very important question. Should I change the 1290 Super Adventure R for a BMW GS trophy and do some off-roading it, or wait for the GS Adventure by the end of the year and go for that one? I don't know. I'm having doubts. I'm really having doubts. I want something more comfortable that is better for longer rides. I also want like an off-road motorcycle. I like the LC8 engine more as a GS engine. I don't know. I really have second thoughts. I don't know. Now, best buddy Mike. You guys know I have best buddy Bob with the Norton 901 Expedition. I also have best buddy number 2, which is Mike, which is best buddy number 2. He's also actually number 1. 2 best buddies. And I also have Mike. 4 indicators on, just like that. Oh, that is got to be a little bit narrow here. Oh, look at that. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. That is nice. That is very nice. That is very nice. He gets this Smokey thumb of approval right there. Now, best buddy Mike just bought a Super Adventure S. So yeah, me changing up for a BMW GS when he just bought a Super Adventure S. Yeah, now we're like Team Orange. We're like Team KTM. But like I said, I'm just not sure. Sometimes I just want to change it up. Like, that's the problem I have. I want to have like a new motorcycle probably every year. Every year I want to change to a new motorcycle. Not recently a newer model, but I've been riding so much. And I'm thinking like changing it up. Becoming a BMW community member. I don't know. I really have to think about this. I really have to sleep about it. For some reason, every single time when I've been popping wheelies, I see blue lights. Oh no, it's a yellow van. It's an ambulance. Okay. Now, I don't usually pop wheelies when there's cars or something involved. So sometimes, you let yourself go because you're very excited. And then you see some blue lights popping up. But it's an ambulance. So we're fine. Oh, this is bad. If he's going to the left, why is this indicator on? No, dude, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, dude, that is hilariously and scary dangerous at the same time. That is the second time I saw somebody doing lunatic behavior on the highway today. Golly. Anyway, back to the garage, because my neck, I've only did like 80-90 kilometers on the highway today with the KTM Super Adventure R, and the problem is that I do a lot of highways these days because I pick up a lot of motorcycles, and when I'm picking up a lot of motorcycles, oh, god dang it, oh, this thing is yeah, this thing is a monster. I've been picking up a lot of motorcycles, so I do ride a lot on the highway these days. And this rally screen, because I have the Adventure model, I have 2 things that bothers me because I'm getting 40 years of age. Probably has to do something with my age. And that is one, the little screen. I could put like a bigger screen on top, but that destroys the looks of this bike. And the second one is the suspension. I have, of course, the off-road suspension, and that is kind of hard. Oh shit. Oh no, it's not for me. It's just a routine. It's just a routine control. No, I don't want to get stopped right there. All right. And I just popped the wheelie. Okay, so oh, thank God I didn't see that. That was down at the bridge. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, the suspension is pretty hard. It's good for off-roading, but for long traveling, this is not a long traveling motorcycle. Guys, it is what it is. And should I get a Super Adventure S because I like this one and I want to do some more traveling? Yes. But I'm also like, I really like traveling on the new BMW GS. I also like the previous one with the very bouncy suspension, like very soft. I do like that. They should put this engine into the GS, like this GS suspension, but then you're like screwing it all up. So I have my doubts. Anyway, I gotta get home and have some coffee and think about it. And just like that, we are back at Smokey's garage. The sound these things make. God dang it. Not really sure if I can let this thing go though. And just like that, we're back. So yeah, like I said, I absolutely love this monster, but for long touring, it is not a long touring, long traveling motorcycle. Hurts my ass, hurts my neck, screen is too small. I need something to do some traveling with. Thank you so much, BMW. And make sure you like, subscribe, give a comment, so the video gets a little bit more views, a little bit more traveling into the cloud. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, drive safe, see ya.
If you want to see the next video, it is right over there. If you want to see my favorite video, it is right over there. Subscribing is done right over here. And if you want to know all about YouTube, go to smokeytube.com. See you guys next one, or click one of these.